Hey, how's it going? And thank you for joining me for another comic talk video. Today I'm going to be talking about the IDW ongoing TMNT comic series. I'm going to be showing you the issues that I have. To start with this one though, most of these issues I currently have I haven't actually read yet. I've been reading them online because it's just a fantastic series. Honestly, if you haven't read it, you really want to try and get as many, read them online if that's all you can do, or if you can buy them, buy some of the issues because it's fantastic. So like a lot of these issues I believe I have read online, but most of these I've out of the physical ones I'm showing you now, I believe I've only read around issue 56 or something through to 70 or just under 70, something like that. But I'm going to be showing you all my issues in order from lowest to highest. And there's only 83 issues in total, so I'm really hoping to one day be able to actually catch up and get all of these. So the lowest issue I have is this one right here, issue 21, which isn't a very low issue, but you know, it's not too far, it's a good start. And this one isn't actually cover A. This is a Kevin Eastman drawn cover, which I believe is the sub covers. Then we have issue 33 here, which is a cover RI. I don't know what the RI stands for, but again, that's not the original cover. It's pretty cool. We've got Casey Jones fighting some giant guy. I haven't read that issue, so I don't have a clue who he is. We have a cover B by here, which might be drawn by Kevin Eastman as well. Let's have a quick check by here now. Cover on colours. Alright, cover B is by Kevin A. Okay, so this is another Kevin Eastman cover for issue 41. So you'll notice by here now there's a lot of skips for these lower numbers, but I believe we have another Eastman cover with issue 46. Got a nice selection of characters on there, including Casey Jones. I didn't actually look enough to tell you the rest. Alright, so we have Angel and Alpolex or something like that. Here we go. We finally have a cover A. So we have issue 49 by here, and we got all the turtles fighting and some guy holding a scroll of sorts. We could believe that person is Shredder, but I don't think it could be Shredder, but the armbands don't look like his. But issue 52 here, and I believe now is when we start having a nice little run of comics. We got Casey fighting some goons on the front. The Foot Clan. No, yeah, they just look like standard goons. Casey fighting some goons. And I've noticed though with these comics, it has a very rapid change of artists, and the style so drastically changes from Turtles looking a lot more like how Eastman drew them. Like if you go back to issue 21 here, and we find you just an easy early picture to look at. Here we are, look that one there, look. Quite dark and very much like how Eastman drew them back in the day. And as we go through them now, you'll notice a lot more like this one by here, it's got a lot of characters on the front. And if you look at Michelangelo in the middle, he's a lot more human-y looking in the style of a turtle rather than a turtle standing on his arms and legs. Or more turtle than human. He looks more human than turtle now, which I'm somewhere in between that, to be honest with you. I prefer the Eastman style, but I'm not against this style either. So you've got 54 now, and I actually have two 54s by mistake, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm glad I got two different covers. So we have the Eastman drawn sub cover here, and then the standard one here. I much prefer this one. It's got Michelangelo with Slash. 55, which if you watched my other turtle video showing the spin-off and the universe series, I opened this from a package on that video. So I've as the recording of this video, I've literally owned it for about 2 minutes and haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet. And it's got a little banner here, says If you have ever been a TMNT fan, you need to check this out, and that was Geekcast Radio. I've seen a lot of praise for this comic series. There we are, another one here, issue 56. And it's got the best series of 2015 by Retcon Punch. So I believe this is Leatherhead on this one, and on the previous one. Got issue 57, and this is the standard cover again. Really cool covers, like all around, and like the sub, the standard, I think they're all fantastic. And we have the sub cover of 58, and there's Kevin Eastman drawing Leatherhead, battling out with the 4 Ninja Turtles. Anyone? No, just the 4 Turtles. And then we have a few issues now that aren't in covers, so they'd be a lot easier for you to see. Can I tilt it that way? Yeah. So we got a nice little battle going on the front there. Not entirely certain of who the person in the red mask is, because I haven't read that issue, I don't think. Or I may have, I just can't remember. Got the Turtles doing some funky poses there. Raphael looking all angry as per usual. We have issue 61, the sub cover here. We get to see Eastman drawing himself a nice little splinter. What is it? Oh, right, okay. Yeah. And then we got Casey Jones looking all Casey Jones-like, with his hockey mask and hockey stick. And then we got a few here. Now, these where the covers get a bit more interesting and different. If you haven't read these, as far as I'm aware, this is very unique to this new run, which the story is being done in part by Kevin Eastman. So it's not like it's, oh my days, this is ridiculous. But we see here Splinter, or Master Splinter, surrounded by Foot Clan soldiers. I should call them soldiers. By the Foot Clan. Issue 64, sorry, what did I say? That was 63. And there we have Master Splinter and Leonardo standing with back to back, but looking more upset than in a defensive pose. We have a tiny skip here through to 66, with a really cool cover. I'm not going to say who that character is if you haven't read it. Not that it really matters who it is if you haven't read it. And we've got issue 69 here, and you'll notice by here it's got some sort of like I guess a list of sorts of the mutant characters in the series with X's over some of them. Like, who has an X? Well, one of the Turtles has an X. I think that's Slash. I don't know who a lot of these characters are, sadly, because again, I haven't really. One of them is, I think it's Mondo Gecko or Gecko Mondo. One of the front ones. We've got issue 74 here. We've got some funky looking elf alien guys with big ears. So, you know, it's a proper crazy storyline. It goes from like traditional turtles just in the streets to like off the wall bonkers crap. We've got issue 78 here, and it says cover A, so they started putting A on the covers now. Invasion of the Triceratons, part 3, and Splinter appears to be back with the Turtles for this one, which is really cool. And then another little gap, and the most recent issue that I have, and this one's a cover B, and we got the Turtles trotting through some snow in like proper snow standard gear, but without any shoes or trousers or gloves, just with jackets and something for their face or head. But yeah, so that is all the issues that I have, and now that I've shown them, I'd like to like talk a little bit about them and just give my opinion. I've already given my opinion a bit throughout, but I believe I've read around about the first 20 issues online, and they're fantastic. Like, the series so far is phenomenal. I've read, which ones have I read? 64, 63, 2, 1, 60, 59. I may have read, I don't think I've read that one. So I've read like issue 69 through to 59 through to 64 as well, of the newer issues, and the quality just doesn't dip at all. Like, this Turtles series is so fantastic. if you're a fan of turtles, like, and it's in a way you kind of owe it to yourself to give it a chance at least. And it's kind of like the turtle comic that you wanted. It's grown up now, like you've grown up if you liked it back in the day, and it's a lot more adult. Like I'm not gonna give spoilers, but you know, like characters, at least from what I know, from what I've read, at least one character has been killed off. One of these covers suggests that like 4 or 5 other characters get killed. But you know, like it's a lot more mature, so like the threat is higher now. Characters actually get killed off, they're swearing. And it's just so like crazy. Like I'm not gonna, it's a bit of a spoiler, but the cover kind of gives it away. Like as you can see there, Splinter actually becomes the leader of the Foot Clan, which is just crazy. And then obviously from this one, as a result, the Turtles and Splinter go their separate ways because of it. And you know, it's crazy. It's such a fantastic storyline. It's so different from anything I've experienced with Ninja Turtles. And I have a good like 40 or so of the original Archie, not original, but of the early Archie's run. Because the original Turtles are black and white. They're not actually coloured, and the Archie's ones are. But you know, like obviously the original black and white one, which before they were actually published by official companies and just completely independent. They were probably a lot more dark like this one, but I personally haven't read them, sadly. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, it'd be awesome if you could like and subscribe, or just check out some other comic videos on the channel, or even just videos in general. I got tons of gaming videos, I got loot crate videos, I got models and collectible videos, comics. There's tons for you to check out. I got loads of videos, and I'm sure there's lots that you'd enjoy as well. So please take care, have a great day, check out some videos, have a great time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.